I've been around. Where you been? I've been around the world. I've been around. Where you been? I've been around the world. I've been around. Where you been? I've been around the world. Yeah, stop playing. I've been around. Yeah. I was a one-bedroomer, dreaming of a million. Now I'm in beach houses, cream to the ceiling. I was a gentleman, living in tenements. Now I'm swimming in all the women that be tens. Went from bad boy to the crushed liniments. Now my dividends be the new Benjamins. Chicks of all complexions, I like cinnamon. Make sure you got some girls with Playboy cinnamon. Come on, what you waiting for? Let the freak show begin. How they came in a truck? Nah, Puff, that's a Benz. Mercedes, come here, baby. You don't like it where it's hot and hazy, never shady. You must be crazy. It's ridiculous how they put their lips on this. Don't kiss right there, girlfriend, I'm ticklish. And I be switching V's with a wrist full of cheese. Play it, please. I'm the macaroni with the cheese.
Hey everybody. As you can see, I'm at the airport. It's part of my life. But I'm making this real quick talk because I don't think I ever talked about like what it takes to get here. Or to get out of here, honestly. So just like real quick. In order to get into Singapore, you have to not only be vaccinated, but you have to have a booster shot. If you don't have either of those things, then you will have to take the COVID test and show a negative COVID test in order to enter the country. You always, when you enter any country, when you go through immigrations, you always have to have the address of where you're staying. So if it's a hotel, if it's friends, whatever, they want to know where you're going to be at, just in case of whatever. But they need to know where you will be staying. If you have an American passport, it's really easy to get in Singapore. Like they didn't even ask me for a former ticket. Like where was I going? They just asked me how long I would be in the country. I told them. I gave them the address. That was pretty much that. It was super simple. Like we even had our own special line. Like yeah, Pet U.S. passport. It's the black card of passports. That's all I'm saying. To get into Indonesia, they do prefer that you're vaccinated. They didn't have the same type of booster requirement, but they do either want you to be vaccinated or have a negative test. So you definitely need that. In addition to that, you're going to need a visa. But it's not a big deal to get the visa. They have what they call visa on entry. And you can either do it when you get here, which I don't recommend because that line is bananas, like crazy. It's going to add like at least an hour into the whole process of you entering the country. You can do it online at their immigration website, and I will try to track down the website so I can drop it in the comments or in like the caption for this video. But you just do it online. I think it was like 30, maybe 30, 35 US dollars. Don't do it on your phone though. Or if you're going to do it on your phone, you need to do it under like the desktop version, because when you go to some of these immigration sites, like all of the functions don't work right mobilely on your mobile phone. So I really recommend doing it from a laptop. But you're going to need that, and you're also going to need to fill out like a declaration form, just saying that you're not bringing anything in the country. Okay, saying that you're not bringing anything into the country. They don't really ask you on the way out, which I thought was weird because normally they ask you on the way in, on the way out, but they didn't. Nobody asked me. They just kind of asked you, "Did you have anything to declare?" When I got here, it was like, "Do you have anything to declare?" I said no, and they told me to go to. Again, I got to go to a whole different line. I didn't even have to stand in the same line as everybody else. So there's that. Normally, if you don't buy anything from the duty free state on the way in or the way out, you're pretty much good to go. And I never buy anything from duty free because I'm not carrying that stuff around. So you'll need, again, to get into Bali, the visa on entry, some proof of COVID vaccinations or a negative test. And you also need declaration form. I recommend that you have all of this stuff electronically somewhere when you get to Bali or Indonesia, period. Because if you don't, and you have to do it when you get here, you're going to be in the airport a long time, and you're going to be irritated because it's hot. So make sure you do that. With Singapore, you will need, in addition to your regular COVID vaccination that you may have, you're going to need a booster shot. And if you don't have those things, then you're going to need to take a COVID test and come with your COVID, your negative COVID test to the airport. And then you just pretty much just need your American passport for both places. You always have to let them know where you're going to be staying. But that's for any country. Any country's immigration office is going to ask you where you're staying, and that's about it. The declaration forms are free. You don't have to worry about those. But the visa on entry, about $35. Do it on your computer. And that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, so maybe this isn't that quick of a talk. But another thing, BWI. BWI out getting a new governor, Mr. Governor Westmore, Brandon, all y'all. In addition to tackling all the things that are wrong with Baltimore City, can you please upgrade our airport? Like, what is going on? Our airport is trash. Like, it is trash. Like, anytime I'm around the world and countries that are considered underdeveloped and they make our airport look like a welfare box, that's an issue. And they're ran way more effectively than our airport is. I need somebody to look into this. I can write a letter. I am happy to provide pictures of what nice airports look like, what they offer, the lounge spaces, like all that. Whatever y'all need, I am here to support y'all. But please, please upgrade us, because it don't make no sense. It really don't. The workers aren't even happy. Like the people that work at BWI are unhappy to work at BWI, and I understand why. I get it. I completely understand. It's a crappy work environment. Y'all need to do something. Y'all, y'all need to do something. Please. Pretty please. With strawberries on top. However, the one thing that I can say is consistent anywhere in the world is the personality of TSA workers. Dear TSA workers, we love y'all. We respect y'all. At least I do. I can't speak for everybody else, I guess. I love y'all. I respect y'all. Why so serious and angry all the time? I hope it's really not that bad. What can I do as a traveler to put a smile on your face? I don't want y'all to be angry like that all the time. Comment. If you're a TSA worker, tell us what we're doing wrong to make y'all life easier, to make it better, so that when we roll up on y'all happy to see us, and we happy to see y'all. We can smile and say good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, and have a great day. Because TSA workers, I understand the struggle is real, but I want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to be happy. I know you happy probably when you leave work, but I would like you to be happy while you're at work. Please.